Hello everybody, welcome back to the Commonwealth cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper have 41 items headed out of here tonight. So we got to absolutely roll through these. But I want to show you a little glimpse, maybe at the very end of the video, of how the Commonwealth cabin is coming as well. Plus I have a topic that's been kind of getting under my skin for a while. This has happened now, I guess 3 times to me in the last few months. And I want to talk about it a little bit. It seems like this is something that eBay probably could take care of pretty quickly, unless I'm misreading something and I want to get your opinion on it. But we have a ton of awesome sales. Let's take a look. Sold an ashtray, you know, I love doing that. Bought this one from Aunt Lori at Uncle Mark's garage sale down there in North Carolina. And those videos are over on the Garage Sale Nation channel, which is where we put our shorts. But it is a place where we put some different type stuff. And we put Uncle Mark's garage sale videos over there. You can see me pick it up. I don't know which of the 3 videos it's in over there. But $21 plus shipping. It sold to New Jersey Girl in Virginia. NJ Girl in VA. $21 plus shipping. My wife listed all that Coca-Cola Christmas stuff, and she said she put it on, I don't know how she described it, get it out of the cabin prices. So I figured this stuff would start selling, you know, fairly quickly, and boy, it did. Had a few sales the first day, and then a bunch of stuff sold that I think you'll see on the next episode, because it just came across this morning. But this one up here sold. It's a tree topper, Coca-Cola tree topper right there. You can see that $20 plus shipping on that one. And then this one sold right here. You can see this one's Unesco. And it's a pretty cool little ornament as well. $12 plus shipping on that. That puts us, I think, with the other sale. 2 sales, I think, have gone out of here already. So that is going to put us pretty much at the break-even point. And look at what we have left. Now, a lot of these aren't, but, you know, $8, $9, $10 a piece. They're kind of cool, though. And I think they'll all, I don't know about all sell before Christmas, but certainly most of them I think will sell before Christmas, which is why I bought them to begin with, because, you know, it's not necessarily the best sellers in the world, but I just think, you know, unique ones, I mean, they all have different, like, themes. You know, that one's cool. Look at the old Santa. I like that. I think they'll sell pretty quickly. Jeremy and Dawn picked up Thriller. Great time of year to be selling Thriller. Right there, and you'll see the record progress. It's slow going. I've got about half of these are old records, half of them are the new lot that I've started to work on. We're just auctioning them off, so some people are getting some good deals, and you know, we'll get through this eventually. I would say maybe a third of these at least, maybe closer to half, are going to be ones that we're going to auction off, and the rest we'll probably put in a lot. Anyway, thank you to both of you. That was very kind of you. I think it was around $16 plus shipping for this one. Obviously, the condition's not perfect, but you know what? You frame that thing up, it looks awesome. I don't know what you're going to do with it. They said it's for their personal collection. Thank y'all, and thank you for the kind message as well. And they asked for some American Bubble Boy Bubble Bucks, and we still have some. So thank you for asking in the right place. We'll put some in your package. And I sold, I'm going to have to go around to the other side to grab this one. This was not here very long, so the chevron design for some of these Afghans instead of the granny square can be pretty good. I think what sold this one, though, is the colors, the Easter colors. That thing is really pretty cool. I don't remember, y'all. I was just in a sale on the Picker channel the other day. I think I paid like $2 for it. Sold very quickly, $30 plus shipping. Hey, I teased a topic at the beginning of the video, and it's something I wanted to talk about last video and never got around to it because we had so many sales. And we have a bunch today, so I'm just going to briefly touch on it and get your opinion and see if I'm off at all, if I'm doing something wrong. I don't think I am, though. So I had a couple items on auction. It was the Hulk Hogan card, and it was the, what was the other one? The other one was the Ultimate Warrior action figure, although that one I don't think was on auction. That one maybe had a send offer on it, I think, and so the person purchased it and waited to pay, and the auction ended and the person didn't pay for, you know, like 4 or 5 days or something like that. I can't even remember, but it was a while. And by that time I was headed out on vacation, and so I left on vacation, and then the person paid for it, and then eBay told me I had to ship that item out within 2 days. I'm like, well, shoot, I've been on vacation for 2. I'm going to be gone for 3 more. So, you know, what the heck am I going to do? I wasn't going to call somebody to come in here and unlock the cabin and do all that to ship 2 items out. So I just said, forget it. And sure enough, they put a ding on my account. Well, it's not that big a deal because I ship most stuff out on time. But now I have 2 items that didn't get shipped out on time, overdue shipping. Now, before you go down and start writing in the comments, I never end an auction to end it while I'm on vacation. These ended days before I went on vacation. So, you know, to me, it should be if those people pay at the point when I'm already on vacation, then it should implement the vacation rules and require me to ship it within 2 days of returning from that date. Now, I totally get it, right? If the auction ends while you're on vacation and you scheduled it to end, that's a different story. You probably shouldn't do that. But in this case, I think eBay could probably get on there and fairly easily fix that. So am I misinterpreting this a little bit? Do you think I've done something wrong? Or do you think this is something that eBay could probably fix? The next item here is kind of an example of what I'm talking about. I usually auction off an Enderman every week, and just to get people's stuff moving, you know, especially during Q4. And this week, Robert was the winner. I gotta make sure. By the way, I have to change this listing. We have so many misfits left and very, very few that aren't. I'm trying to grab the ones that are still in really good, you know, have all the letters and such. At any rate, I didn't list an Enderman because I knew I'd be gone and I didn't want this to happen. And well, we haven't sold one in a little while, but Robert grabbed one, and Robert left a message. He said, imagine my surprise when I saw that I had won an auction and never bid on it. Found out that my wife thought I would like to have this, and she did it. Nice surprise. We love watching your videos together. I really enjoy your side topics on the Flipper channel. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. And God bless you, Robert, and God bless your wife, because she's the one who bought it. So maybe she thinks you're going to make more money because your stuff's going to get moving out of your store. Any rate, thank you, Robert. We appreciate it. I hear that air compressor out there by the new SupplyHut, and it means they're working, so I'll give you an update on that. This Elliott pin right here, ET 1982 Star Power pin, along with this Cleveland Cavaliers Mitchell & Ness hat right here. I think total close to $20 plus shipping for the 2 of them. They're going to go out combined shipping. And they went to Natasha. So Natasha, we appreciate it. And I hope, you know, most of the time I remember, and I do a pretty good job of it. Sometimes it gets so busy that the combined orders, we don't always do a refund of shipping. So asking for it is always the best bet because it reminds me in the comments. And if I happen to forget, send me a message and I'll take care of it. Sold a Ping Blade putter cover. And we're getting so low in here, I can just grab them. Ping Cadence putter cover. I believe that's the right one. $14 plus shipping on that one right there. Next item sold to Juanita from Texas. Thank you. And I recognize that name, so you are a repeat buyer. Thank you for the kind message. And another Coca-Cola item sold. But this one is a little bit different. It's a Coca-Cola fanny pack. That's really, really cool. I think I paid $1 for it. Sold for $12 plus shipping. And if you're a new reseller out there, don't get confused by these Coke things selling. So a lot of made-to-be collectible Coca-Cola stuff people think have a lot of value, and it really doesn't. The old vintage Coca-Cola stuff really does. But you know what? These have really good prices on them, and they're kind of cool Coca-Cola things. And so that's why they're selling right here. Sophie followed me down from dinner. We just ate a little bit of dinner, didn't we? Yep, and so she followed me down here, which she doesn't do very often. Men at Work, and this came from a different lot of records back there. If you can see those or not. But that one sold for $7.99 plus shipping. Right back at the records over here. Black Sabbath Mob Rules. Chris, I think you're a viewer. I don't know if I saw a message or not, but I appreciate it if you are. That one's pretty cool. And that one was in pretty darn good shape compared to a lot of them. So the back, of course, there you go. There's the damage. Right there, $15.50 plus shipping on that one. Next one's an interesting one for sure. I got this next item from Dave, NC Picker, NC Flipper. You know, I give Dave stuff every once in a while if I have new merch and whatever. He just sells it right off and takes the money. So he gave me something, so I decided I would sell it. But I decided we'd do a little charity deal, and I forgot to ask Dave who he wanted some of the money to go to. So I'm going to ask the viewer who bought it. Now I hear Pepper in here. So we're going to have a dog and a cat. And an Inaman, but this is not your typical Inaman here. This one's a little clinger right there. And it sold for $41 on auction, 50-50 charity split. And I'm going to ask the person who bought it to tell me where they want the money to go to. So Maya, let me know in a email or in a Instagram direct message. Hiya, I like that because her name is Maya, I'm assuming. Hiya, I'm not a plush fan, but this little guy is small enough to keep me company at my desk. She says, I'm a TV/film costumer. Interesting, what a great job. Who sells on the side in between gigs. I was turned on to your channel by a friend who heard you are from Yucaipa. Cool. California, y'all. That's where I grew up. As a Big Bear Lake native, I'm very familiar with Yucaipa and the surrounding area. We loved going up to Big Bear. I wish I should go back. I wasn't a skier, but it's just I just love it up there. And the shop is basecamp.vintage. Awesome. P.S. I'd also exploit my children's labor to assist with shipping. No shame in teaching them the value of work. All the best to you and yours. So the kids obviously have things to do around the house that they do because they're kids and they just do them. But anything business related, we definitely pay them for. So thank you again, Maya. And we hope this little guy gets things moving for you. Turner, this right here is something we found at a yard sale in a bag full of stuff that we made a ton of money on. These are kind of old. Sophie's getting excited here. This is when I was your age, exactly your age actually, 9 years old. These used to be in cereal boxes. Do you know what cereal that's from?
Captain Crunch.
It's Captain Crunch, that's right. And they would glow in the dark. There's Soggies, Sogmasters or something like that. You know how your Captain Crunch sits in milk too long and it gets soggy, you know? Yeah. Not Captain Crunch, but, well, Captain Crunch actually gets soggy too, right? At any rate, that I remember when I was a kid. I wish I'd have kept them all because they sell for good money. And I took an offer on these, which I don't normally do. But take a guess at how much we sold those for.
$50.
Close. That's what we had them listed for. We took an offer for $30 on those. Yep. And that's definitely enough for you to do what?
$0, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Sold another one of these rasps. I can't even say it. Rasps. See if that's the right one. Yeah, I think it is. $14 plus shipping on that one right there. These are selling fairly quick. Sold a couple of SGAs, stadium giveaways. Look at all the stuff people have been sending us, all kinds of stuff. Very, very kind of you. I have not got to it because there's been so many sales, but we're going to do it soon. Might do a special video and just put it on the Garage Sale Nation or something. I'm not quite sure, but you guys are amazing to us. Some LU flags right there. I think they're $12 a piece plus shipping. And Stairway to Heaven, $31 plus shipping on that one right there. Thank you, Philip. I think you're a viewer. I've got a lot of 8 tracks here headed out. Jimi Hendrix. I don't know which one that is. Self-titled maybe. I don't know. Can't tell. It doesn't say. No, there it is. War Heroes. Queen, The Game. I'll show you the covers here, because you can rarely find these in good shape. But look, that one's in pretty darn good shape. And then Led Zeppelin, not as in great shape, but, you know, I've seen worse. So those 3 right there, and a book over here. Went to Ruben, by the way. Ruben, thank you. And this one, Projects and Guitars. That reminds me, we really need to run an auction for the Isaiah House 117 hats. I'm going to sign it and give the money to them. Now, I'll tell you what, I'll do that here pretty quick. Hopefully, the auction will be up before you watch this video. I'm sure it will be. Those right there, 47? No, that's not right. Let me look. It is right, 47. I thought it was 41. $47 plus shipping on those to Ruben. Oh, I forgot to come back and answer a question I know I'll get. Yes, you can ship all this out media mail for sure. educational material as well. So definitely, plus it's a book. So I do have a video on Media Mail if you are new and want to check it out. But those could go out Media Mail. The problem is you got to find the right box because those are shaped oddly. I would normally ship this out in something different than these. I just might find a little bigger box and do it that way. Speaking of shipping, I want to give a thank you to Chris, who got plans for the Commonwealth Picker shipping table over on CommonwealthPicker.com. And I got a question the other day about shipping shoes and putting them in priority envelopes. Priority padded envelopes. I have done it, and I do it occasionally from time to time if it's the right shoe and it makes sense. But well, this would definitely not make sense. It's way too big for these New Balance shoes. Again, uncleaned, and $22 for these plus shipping. But it's easy. Go to USPS.com, y'all, if you're new, and order some free shoe boxes. Going back to the Auburn bin a lot lately. For banners, this one sold. This is a tulip banner, and it sold for $14 plus shipping. I like to pay $1 for these. Occasionally I'll pay $2, or sometimes I'll pay $5 if it's, you know, double branded or something. I really like that stuff. But these tulips sold for $14 plus shipping, and I paid $1 for them. All right, I dug some figures, cake toppers. I think that's in the listing. They're really just figures, I think. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. It was one of those bags of stuff I bought that George Mama had to go through and sort out, which she oddly enjoys, and I'm glad she does because I hate it. $7.95 plus shipping for those. And those are headed out to Judy. Hi, Kevin. I've been watching your videos for some time now. Started reselling myself a while back. Just started my journey as a YouTuber and started my own channel as Judy Thrifting KC Style. I hope you'll check me out. I already did. I already subscribed to you as well. Even though you did a video with your top 5 resellers and I wasn't even in it. So, you know, I don't even know why I subscribed, you know. Nothing but women in there. You know, but what's the deal? Got something against men? I'm just kidding. I did watch the video, though. I was watching it to see if I was one of those 5, and I was so disappointed. Judy, I'm just teasing you. Just teasing you. Love seeing your videos and your family. My son's middle name is Turner. He's 28 now. Judy, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy them. All right, y'all, you got to forgive me. There's so many different little ET sales here. I'll let you take a look at all the ones that have sold today. That one's almost out, y'all. That ET, like 3D head. These things are just flying out of here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 headed out of here. A couple of them are in lots. Let me just mention the names, and I'm sure some of y'all left messages on there as well. Robert, thank you very much. And Darren, thank you very much. And Laura, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. And the rest are going to what I can only assume are not viewers, but I really do appreciate it. I think I also missed a thank you to Chris. So Chris, thank you for buying one of those ET pins. Sold some Birkenstocks, $5 buy up at the Hillsville Flea Market, Memorial Day Flea Market sale. These sold pretty good. $36 for these plus shipping. Sold to a viewer. Hi, I've been watching your CWP and CWF channels for several months, and I enjoy them a bunch. I've been selling on a small scale for years, but love getting input from the pros. I don't know how much of a pro I am, I suppose. You know, I just like selling this stuff. You know, I'm not teaching people how to make $1 million bucks. If you want to do that, well, I don't know if anybody's making $1 million bucks doing this, but you get the point. But hey, I appreciate it. Keep up the good work, and I'd love some bubble bucks. And a few other people requested them as well. Just because I didn't say that doesn't mean you're not getting them. And I sold some VHS. Haven't sold any VHS in quite a while. Picked these up at the 301 down in North Carolina, $1/4 a piece. They're not big money makers, but Caillou can sell. And these 3 did. These 3 sold. $12 plus shipping for Caillou. I'm so glad I don't have to watch that anymore. It was not one of my favorites. When my oldest, who is 19, he used to watch it, and it was a little bit tedious. But anyway, $12 plus shipping from 75 cents. All right, Reagan has a few things to tell you that sold out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store. What do you got?
Yep. Santa got a CWP hat and an Enema Man for PGM 622. And then Cam got a We Get Things Moving green shirt, and she said it was the perfect Christmas color. Heather got an Animal Man, and she's new to reselling, and Laura got a CWP hat.
All right, very, very cool. Thank you very much.
Bye, and don't forget your sticker at CommonwealthBigger.com.
Sold 2 of these Liberty University, like, I call them Elmer Fudd hats, you know. Alpine hats, toboggans, I don't know, y'all tell me what they're called. Sourced them, they're SGAs, they're stadium giveaways, so I know some people probably aren't willing to do this, but I have no problem. I've done this before. I'll just go around buying stuff or stand out in the parking lot. I sourced 6 for 15 bucks, selling them for $24 a piece. Something to do. That's 24 plus shipping a piece. This Tiger Lily Mary Kay sold for 8 bucks. And then I forgot to talk about some more Nintendo batteries out there. If you've heard me sell those a ton of times, we're almost out of those, thank goodness. And I think that's it. I probably forgot 1 or 2 things. You'll probably see some more stuff jump on the video. I've been forgetting quite. There's been so many sales, it's been hard to keep up with some of them, but I think that might be it. And I'm going to say goodbye from in here. You guys are amazing. As always, thanks for always coming by and watching the show. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it and talking to y'all every single day. We appreciate you. Don't forget, I've said this on Instagram a few times, but right after Q4, it's tax season. And we don't like to think about tax season. We like to think about Q4 and the holidays and having fun. So look into some strategies if you're new to reselling for taxes. You need to do that now. Matter of fact, I've been talking about my reseller Genie quite a bit lately because I think that that is an option for a lot of people, and it's bookkeeping designed by resellers for resellers. I just love the folks who run it. So if that's you and you don't have a solution, if you have a solution that works, you know, no need to try something else, I suppose. But if you're struggling with it like I did for years, go check them out. They're awesome. And if you do decide to do that, don't forget to use code Commonwealth. You can get 15% off. And tell them I sent you. They really are great folks. They also have some support on Facebook and some other places as well where they'll help you if you have any trouble, which would be me because I have trouble with all the tech stuff all the time. Any rate, thank y'all for joining us, and I can't wait to see you next time.
Well, if I'm in Virginia just to go and run the trails, found myself missing you more times than I can count. Rolling on just like a stone, nobody could tell me where the boundaries in my life stop and I could be free. Nobody could tell me. Fancy bars while living in cars ain't nothing too complex. Everywhere that you go's a little further to the next, but you keep on rolling, just like a breeze. Sit up and down the coast, you know that nothing stays the same. If you keep looking at the past, then you'll never change. Here tomorrow, gone the next, just letting life pass by. You keep telling yourself you're only here for the ride.